Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maryn, and today I'm going to go over my meal prepping just for lunch and dinner. I'm not going to do every meal because that's a very long video. This video is already going to be super long enough. So we're going to just jump right in. I eat 6 times a day, and a lot of people think that's too much food for them. That's fine. I am a grazer though. I eat all day long. Like I am constantly eating. And that is why eating 6 times a day is the best for me, because honestly, I'm always hungry. I'm a hungry girl. I'm just always hungry. So yeah. So I gotta make sure that I'm getting enough food and I'm making healthy choices. This is what works best for me, because who wants to cook 6 times a day? So this works best for me. It just helps me out in the long run, and it's what I do. It's just what I do. So we're gonna jump right in here. First things first, I'm the realist. Second thing is I'm going to start with some brown rice. So I have my measuring cup. I'm just gonna do 1 cup of brown rice, roughly 1 cup of brown rice. Maybe 2 cups. I never really have a plan. A lot of the time, I just buy what's in season. If you saw my grocery haul, you'll have heard all of my tips and tricks about what I do in order. Look at that, exactly 2 cups left. This is what I do. I go grocery shopping. I buy what's on sale. I buy what's in season. If you can hear my neighbor's dogs, that's them. That's not my dog. My dog doesn't bark. My dog doesn't bark. He does, but it sounds like he's whispering at you. Like he's like, arf, arf. And you're like, what? Did you bark? What's going on here? So yeah, it's not him. So if you're ever making rice, or if you don't know how to make rice, for every 1 cup of rice is 2 cups of water. So, and I usually like mine just a little bit softer. So usually I'll do a little bit more than 2 cups. I'll just fill it. Like, see, this is where the 1 cup is. I'll just fill it to the top. So that was 2. But typically rule of thumb is 1 cup water, or 1 cup rice, 2 cups water. And then if you are going to make it in the microwave, it's just 1 cup rice, 2 cups water, 15 minutes in the microwave. I like to make mine over the stove, though. I don't know. I'm a traditionalist. So that's the wrong one. We're going to go ahead and just put it on like a medium-high type of temperature. And 10, I'm going to... we're not going to put everything in. So I have potatoes. Potatoes take a good portion of time to cook, so we're going to make those first, or we're going to put them in the skillet first. First, we're going to wash them. I should have washed these beforehand. This could have saved me. Well, actually, I probably would have just saved the video like 2 minutes. It's fine. You guys, we're just going to hang out and have a good time. I'm going to grab a knife, this tiny thing. Do I have a different knife? Do I have a bigger one? That would be nice. Here we go. This one. We're going to grab this one. And I'm just going to cut these into cubes. But yeah. So today I took a 2-hour nap, and I woke up, and when you take a nap and you wake up and you're kind of confused, like you're like, oh my gosh, what year is it? How long have I been sleeping? It's definitely the next day. I'm probably late for work. Like all of those things kind of cross your mind. So I woke up and I felt like I had slept for years, and I was super disoriented, and NCIS was playing in the background. And so I just kind of woke up and was like, what the heck is going on? And it took me a second to be like, oh, it is still Saturday in San Diego. But I did take a 2-hour nap. It felt really nice. It's currently 6 o'clock, 6:19. And I woke up around like 5:15, so I woke up an hour ago. It's just it's been super nice out today. Actually, no, that's not true. It rained. I was supposed to go to the beach with some of my friends, and then it rained. And so we were like, oh no, we're not going to go to the beach. And by rain, I mean it looked like somebody had turned on their sprinkler. You know what I mean? You know when it's not like raining, but it's like sprinkling. That's what it was. So we didn't go to the beach. I ended up going to back-to-back boxing classes. And then I came here. I came home. You don't know where here is. I came home. And it was a lot of fun. So boxing was a lot of fun. So it was good. My entire body is pretty sore though. Like I'm a sore person right now. I'm just very, very sore. But it's all good. My arms feel like jelly. Like even cutting this potato, it kind of hurts. I'm gonna be honest here. Did I turn that on? No. Okay, good. Good. But yeah. So I've just kind of been hanging out at the house with my dog. I recently bought the new Beauty and the Beast on Amazon, and that movie's so good. If you have not seen that movie, I highly recommend it. You should definitely go watch it. It's so good. It's just kind of like, it's one of those movies where you're just kind of like, oh, I am happy with the way they did it because it, like, how do I explain this? So there were definitely scenes where it was verbatim like the original movie, but they added some scenes in it. They kind of made the Beast a little bit more human in the beginning instead of you warming up to him. They gave him a backstory. They gave Belle a backstory. Like everybody got a backstory all of a sudden, and you're like, oh, that's what happened to so-and-so or so-and-so. So that was kind of cool. I'm not going to use coconut oil. I'm going to use olive oil. No rhyme or reason for it. I just kind of want, I don't know. I'm just having a weird, that's a lot. Oh gosh. That's okay. That's fine. But yeah, so I was watching Beauty and the Beast. It was really good. It was a lot of fun. Do you like my hair? So there's a reason for my hair being like this. It was in 3 braids. So I had it braided this way, this way, this way. And then after boxing, I didn't have the arm strength to take it out of all 3 of the braids. So I just took out the middle one because that one was the tightest. And then I just kind of slept on it. And now I'm too lazy to take out the other 2. It's fine. You know, I think I can kind of rock this. What do you think? Huh? No? Maybe? Whatever. It's fine. Everything is fine today. Everything is fine. I need one of these. But yeah, it's a really good movie. Definitely one that I recommend. And one thing I did not like about the movie, though, okay, this is the only thing that I was kind of like, in the original Beauty and the Beast, I kind of like that you like Gaston. Like, I kind of like that he's a villain, but he's not a villain. Like, there isn't really a villain in Beauty and the Beast. Like, yeah, he takes a left turn, but it was more because he was ignorant. Like, ignorance was the villain, I feel like, in the original Beauty and the Beast. I feel like people not caring about other people's feelings, I feel like that was a villain in the original Beauty and the Beast. I feel like being rude. You know what I mean? Like, not paying attention, not listening, being a bully. I feel like being a bully was like the original villain of Beauty and the Beast. You know, Belle was an outcast, Beast was an outcast, Gaston was super popular, everybody loved him. And I think that was really cool because, you know, there's definitely a lot of outcasts in this world. And I think that it was just a really nice, I don't know. I liked how Disney did it. You know what I mean? Like, I liked that. The only thing that I didn't like about this movie is that they definitely made Gaston not likable. Like, he was actually a jerk in this one, to the point where you were like, oh, I'm so turned off by you. Who does like you? Why do they like you? Something is so wrong with them for liking you. He just wasn't likable, in my opinion. Who knows? Someone else is probably watching this and they're like, what are you talking about? I thought Gaston was so amazing. He was so sweet. That's fine. Don't move. We're gonna do our eggplant now. Does anyone else have a hard time cutting eggplant? Or is that just a me thing? Like, I feel like because it's like kind of firm, but it's squishy, I just have like a hard time getting it started. You know what I mean? Like, once the first incision has been made, I'm good in the end. But that first, like, you know, it's just kind of tricky. I was about to say it's fine again, but this is starting to become a drinking game. I gotta stop doing that. Okay. I'm also gonna cube this eggplant as well. Just, and by cube, I mean I'm going to cube it. I'm going to make it into a square. You see my little, I guess this isn't a square, it's more of a triangle, but whatever. You understand what I mean. And so yeah, what else has been going on? Same old, good stuff. In boxing, so I do back-to-back boxing classes on Saturdays, every Saturday, and this Saturday was no different. There was a 5K that I was going to do, but I guess nobody else signed up for it, so we ended up canceling it, which was fine. I really wanted to go to the beach, but then it rained, and so I came home, I took a nap, and now I'm with you guys. I mean, it's just been one of those days. It's been kind of like relaxing. Woo! I wish I had more counter space. I really, really wish I had more counter space. That would be so very helpful because I kind of have to like make it up. You know what I mean? Like normally I would be using where I have you guys right now. I have a little island right here where you guys are sitting. And normally I would utilize that, but that's where my laptop is. That's where my lights are. I got things going on. You know? So we just have to do the best we can. Okay, just gonna let that cook for a little bit. I can already tell it's not gonna fit in that saucepan. Need a water. You guys are currently sitting on top of some water. Sorry, it's been super hot in San Diego. It has been so hot. I'm like dying. I don't have AC. I have a little ceiling fan. It does nothing but make it hotter. It's fine. Anyways, so I got my potatoes cooking. I got my eggplant cooking. Life is so good. Do you guys remember Cher Lloyd? Do you remember Cher Lloyd? She sang that song, Want You Back. Remember all the things that you and I did first, and now you're doing them with her. Remember all the things? Remember that song? You got me like this. Okay, here we go. This girl. Do you remember her? I have her song stuck in my head. I don't know the words. It's fine. But if I did, I would sing them for you. This is meal prepping. It takes a long time because you're making a large amount of food. And it's not very glamorous. It's not like a lot of fun. You just gotta make it festive. You gotta do something. I guess I could cut this while I'm waiting. Let's do that. You should have cut up this red onion. So what I like to do is, in order to peel it faster and easier, I like to just cut off the ends of it and then discard in the trash. And then I just peel it from here. It just makes it a little bit easier, a little bit faster. You don't have to do it that way. You could do it the old-fashioned way of just peeling and cutting. But I can't grab this piece. The heck. But yeah. Do you guys have any weekend plans? Because this is my weekend plans. Did you guys go see Wonder Woman? I heard that was really good. One of my friends just went to go see it tonight. And he said that he was really excited about it. But I don't know how he liked it. He didn't tell me that part. But he was really excited to go see it. So he went and saw it. I'm probably going to go see it on Tuesday. I haven't exactly decided which day, but it'll probably be Tuesday because in where I live, it's $5 Tuesday night, and popcorn is only $3 it's $4 for a large and $3 for a regular size. And so I usually go on Tuesdays because it's the cheapest. And movies can be expensive. Like movies can be expensive for no reason. I once went to see a movie and it was $16 a ticket. $16 a ticket. That's expensive. I don't want to spend $16 on a ticket for watching a movie that I'm going to spend 2 hours watching. And then, you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing if it's food because you literally create that food into energy and you need it to be sustained. But, like, movies, I mean, especially since when it comes on DVD, you just spend another $4 and you own it. You can watch it as many times as you want. I just, movies. Movies. But, I mean, I do like going to the movies, though, because it's like an experience. Like, it's fun. You go with friends, unless you're me, and you go alone. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes I do go alone, but sometimes I do go with friends. It depends. It depends on the movie. Like, I went to go see Baywatch by myself because nobody else wanted to go because of the reviews that it got on Rotten Tomatoes, and it ended up being the funniest movie ever. Thank you so much. And I want to go see Pirates of the Caribbean. A lot of my friends have already seen it, though. I don't really like large crowds. I have, like, social anxiety. I don't do well in large crowds. I do good, like, one-on-one with people, but I just don't when there's, like, a lot of people talking at once, and I'm like, oh, my gosh, there's so much going on. I tend to shrink back into the background, and I don't do as well. So, I mean, it is what it is. I want you back. I want you back. I want you back. Okay, we're going to put in our chicken now. So this is all natural fresh ground chicken breast, and it's 1 pound. This is good for, it'll feed me for the week. Usually my lunch and my dinner is the same thing. My lunch is always bigger than my dinner because I eat so much. I eat a lot. I do. I eat a lot. So my lunches and my dinners are usually the same thing. It's the same meal. It's just different portion-wise. So my lunch will be bigger than my dinner because when you're going to bed, you don't need a lot of energy to go to sleep. But you don't want to go to sleep with your stomach, making all these sounds. So I'll usually have like a small smaller dinner than I did for my lunch. Get out of here. My dog is like, did you drop anything yet? No. Now I have. So, okay, we're gonna let that cook. I'm gonna add in some peppers. Let's do red and green peppers. I need a bowl for this. Nothing, everything. Okay, let's put our red onions in here. Save them for later. Boom. Now we're gonna not make bread onions. They're already made for us. So we're just gonna slice these babies up. I really love peppers for one reason and one reason only. They have no taste, but they add colors. I guess they have a little bit of a taste, but I can't really I don't know. They're not like red onions that has a taste. You can smell that taste, you can taste that taste, you can see the taste. That's got, you know what I mean? Like, some people don't like red onions because they're just so strong. But peppers, you can add peppers to anything. And I like that. I like that you can do that. So we're just gonna cut okay, so this is what I'm doing. I cut it in half this way, and then I cut that in half this way, and now I'm cutting them into little slices like this, so that it has that more stir-fry feel to it, because, I don't know, because it's fun, looks pretty. If you notice anything about if you follow me on Instagram, if you follow me in general, if you follow me on here, if you watch me cook, my food always looks really pretty. There's a reason for that. My food always looks pretty because if it doesn't, I won't eat it. You ever get served something and it looks really boring, and so you already don't want to eat it? It's the same thing with me. I just need my food to always look pretty. If it doesn't look pretty, I'm just not interested in eating it. I don't know. It's not that it doesn't taste good. It's just that it needs to have that appeal factor. Do you ever go to a restaurant and all you ordered was spaghetti and meatballs, but it comes out and it looks so nice, and you're just oh my gosh, I have to take a picture of this. There's a whole to-do about it. It looks so amazing. I have no idea what the psychology is behind it. If you know me, you know that I was a psychology major. I have my Bachelor of Science in Psychology with a focus in clinical neuroscience. I was all about the brain. I was the brain girl. And I did not read up on any studies, but it would be interesting to see if there were any studies done based on pretty food. So I will definitely check that out and get back to you guys. But I just like pretty food, I just feel like pretty food automatically tastes better. Bland food that looks boring, you just already are oh, it tastes gross. Before you've even tried it, you've already decided that it doesn't taste good. you know, cakes, for instance, dessert. It all looks super pretty. Hostess with the mostess. What are those things called? What are those chocolate? They're like chocolate cupcakes, but they've got icing in the middle. What are those things called? As you can see, I have not had one in years because I can't even remember. It's like a double, it's like a something devil something, devil's advocate, devil's landing, devil's curve. I have no idea what it's called. But those are always really good. So, add our peppers in here. Oh yeah. See, this already looks so pretty. And, oh. Cooking can be so messy. Like, kind of a free for all. But I like it that way. I always put in my red onions the absolute last because I don't like them to cook for that long. Put in our mushrooms. This is just one package of white mushrooms. It's 8 ounces. There's really no rhyme or reason for a lot of the things that I do. I kind of just throw things in. But it's all good. So I totally forgot to get my ginger. I bought ginger. Here it is. Can you move out of my way? Thank you so much. I'm just going to cut off this part of the ginger. Ooh. Come on. All right. Got one. Okay. And this is just a grater. I'm grating my ginger in here. Ah. Boom. Boom. What I like to do is the parts that like were too close for me to grate into, I just chop those up really quick and kind of, I guess, mince them, if you will. And then I just throw it in there. Ah! Bogart. Okay. Mix all of that in here. And then we're gonna add a little sauce in here. We're gonna add this organic cocoa aminos, and it's all-purpose seasoning sauce. I think it's supposed to be like soy sauce. I'm actually not 100% positive. I'm also not 100% positive how you open this. There's an arrow. I'm gonna take this knife and see if I can open this. There we go. All right. Oh, I checked. Oh, nope, there's a thing on top. Okay, you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm just gonna put a little bit in here. There we go. And mix all of this in. Anywhere where I see a large clump of chicken, I'm just breaking it up. That's all that I'm doing. And I'm just making sure that all of this is stirred in very well. And then okay, so we're not done. We're gonna put everything in this large bowl. Ah. Boom, perfect. I'm gonna set this over here. And then I bought this bok choy. I'm kind of having like an Asian, you know? Oh, stir fry. Except, kind of, well, whatever. And just gonna break these up. Throw that away. Wash these. And I'm just gonna break it into here. I'm not gonna necessarily cut it up. Ooh. I really like bok choy. I don't know, it's just fun. Has that, well, has that like cabbagey taste to it without being cabbage. I don't really like cabbage. That's not true. I do like cabbage. I just don't like it in large quantities. All right. And we're just gonna kind of get this really fast. I'm not going to go back in with this because I bet you there's probably some sodium in this. Sodium is 7%. So it's got a lot of salt. So I'm not going to add it again into this. I'm just going to stir this in whatever's left over of my pan. And then I'm going to add my red onions in there. And then I'm going to turn the burner off and just cook it with no more. With like whatever heat is in the pan, I'm just going to cook it on that. See how my rice is doing. Almost done. So when I make my red onions, I know they're done as soon as they start to get translucent. I just take it off. Because I like red onions. I think they taste really good. Oh. Yes, this is perfect. Okay, so now we have our meat, we have our bok choy, and our red onions. We're gonna grab all of our dishes that we need. So I need 5 of these. 1, 2, there's 3. I can count. I knew there was only 2 right there, but I saw the 3rd one. Okay. And don't know where I put my 5th. Oh, my 5th one's in the fridge. I'll grab it in a minute. Okay. So we're gonna grab all of these. And so what I like to do is I just kind of eyeball it. I think this is done. Let's find out. Yep. Okay. So I just eyeball it. I'll take a little bit of rice. Put it in. So I just take a little bit of rice that covers the. You take a little bit of rice. That will be enough to cover the bottom portion of it. And then I put my meat and potatoes and veggies. Just scoop some on top of that. And then I will put this on top of that. And now it's all done. And so that is going to be my lunch. And then what I do for dinner is I take the leftovers from this and I eat it for my dinner time. This is actually kind of small. So before you guys clock me and say that that's not enough food, don't worry about it. I will add to it because I already realized that that's not enough, but I'm on camera and I'm not going to go back and fix it right now. So this has been such a long video. I have no idea if it's even going to save. I hope it does. But that is meal prepping with me. That's what I do. And that's just kind of my process. Yeah. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave one below. My shirt is a Lord of the Rings reference. So enjoy that. And yeah, it's 7 o'clock. So I'm going to actually have dinner right now. I'm probably going to eat that. And try to think if there's anything, have a great day. I'm going to also do another one for my snacks. I'll do another meal prepping for that, just like what I do for my snacks. And then I'll probably do one for like dessert as well. I do also meal prep my desserts. So, fun facts. And that's it. That's all. That's everything. I hope this was entertaining for you. This is a long video. So if you didn't have popcorn, I'm really sorry. I should have told you beforehand to bring snacks because this is definitely a long video. So if you want more of these, definitely leave a comment down below. If you don't, definitely leave a comment down below. If you want to say hi, definitely leave a comment down below. And don't forget to hit follow, give me a vote, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day, dollies. I can't even talk. Have a great day. Bye.